I want to quickly talk to you about the top podcast and recording software for Windows and Mac. And so here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 15, you have QuickTime. Our score, 7.9 over 10. So when you think about QuickTime, I want you to think about Apple's inbuilt video recording and editing software. You can use it for podcasting, but also for other stuff. And it is completely free and is really great tool for beginners who don't want complicated tools and features. We love the fact that you are able to record your webcam, audio, and screen, but also you have the ability to have video editing tools for trimming and adjusting your video into clips. This is just fantastic. So when you think about key features, by the way, it's free though, okay? So key features with QuickTime, you have video, audio, and screen recording. You have simple video editing and trimming. And you have mobile recording app for iPhone. Fantastic. Number 14, you have Skype. Our score, 8 over 10. Skype actually used to be great back in the days, but nowadays the Skype is just, I would say, a shadow of its former self. It's still relevant though, but it's not as prominent now as it was back in the days. But Skype is kind of cool. It's really great. You can use it for podcasting also. And the cool thing is that Skype is free if both parties are on Skype. You have up to 100 participants in one recording session. You have background blur, so subjects are in focus. Interactive tools such as screen share and a chat box, really wonderful. You have MP3 for recordings at up to 1080 HD video resolution. So this is really great. Number 13, you have Zoom. Our score, 8.1 over 10. So Zoom actually was the one who relegated Skype to the background, and Zoom actually became very prominent during COVID. A lot of folks were actually working from home, so Zoom was used for B2B and B2C interactions. And what we love about the Zoom here is that Zoom actually is great in terms of video session, but also audio session. But the thing is that the quality of the audio is not really high quality, but it's still there, okay? But you have screen sharing and whiteboard. You have transcriptions that are available. You have cloud storage. And you have up to 100 participants in one recording. So overall, this is a great tool. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. We're going to have a wonderful conversation today. Number 12, we have Logic Pro. Our score, 8.3 over 10. So Logic Pro is another Apple product, but Logic Pro is a little more advanced than GarageBand. I'll talk about GarageBand later on, but GarageBand actually is great for simplicity. So when you think about Logic Pro, I want you to think about a software tool that is more focused on music-related editing and recording. But you can still use it also for podcasting. This is just not a problem. And when we think about Logic Pro, I want you to think about royalty-free sound effects and sound library. You have an automated producer tools for noise equalization, pitch adjustments, and more. You have a Logic Remote app that allows you to control your audio recording directly from your iPhone. So think about flexibility. This is really good. And you also have the fact that this tool is great for professional and high quality recordings, thanks to the Dolby integration and the high resolution. So fantastic. Number 11, you have GarageBand. Our score, 8.4 over 10. So when you think about GarageBand, this is actually Apple's free choice for audio editing. You can use it for podcasting, not a problem. And it's particularly focused on music production, but it could be a great option for beginner podcasters who don't want to invest in specialized software. And it's fairly easy to use and offers a simple audio recording and editing tools for your podcast needs. You can add effects from the software's sound library, but it can also equalize and compress your audio easily. So the software additionally allows for various plugins to improve your recording experience. So overall, fantastic tool. Number 10, you have Squadcast by Descript. Our score, 8.5 over 10. So when you think about Squadcast by Descript, I want you to think about a more sophisticated tool. And it's actually sort of similar to a Zencaster. I'll talk about Zencaster later on. But what we love about Squadcast by Descript is that you have a high quality remote recording. You have separate track recording. You have integrations with Zapier. You have Dolby integration for enhanced audio recording. So overall, you have a fantastic tool that allows you to have a local recording that is of high quality, that is not affected by your internet connection. So overall, fantastic. So we love this. And Zen Squadcast by the Script, 8.5 over 10. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about the top best podcast recording software for Windows and Mac. Number 9, we have Zencastr, our score, 8.7 over 10. So when you think about Zencastr, I want you to think about a browser-based service that records podcasters remotely using their local microphones. So each participant's audio is recorded in lossless WAV or MP3 files, whereas video is captured at up to 4K resolution. So this is really good. So overall, when you think about Zencastr, I want you to think about podcast hosting and distribution, monetization and analytics tools. You have live editing soundboard. You have footnotes to mark points as recording. And so you have also Google and Dropbox cloud storage integration. So if you're interested in that capability, Zencastr is really fantastic. Number 8, you have Reaper. Our score, 8.9 over 10. So when you think about the Reaper, I want you to think about simplicity. So if you're looking for podcast software that's both affordable and extensive, Reaper is a great place to start. It is both a recording and editing podcast app that doesn't break your bank. You can record with multiple inputs simultaneously. And when it comes to editing, the platform has a lot more to offer than simple trimming and cutting tools. So we love the fact that basically Reaper is offering the breadth and depth that you need as a beginner podcaster. So this is just fantastic. Number 7, you have Auphonic. Our score, 9 over 10. So when you think about Auphonic, I want you to think about artificial intelligence. Okay, it is automated editing software that you can use online. All you need to do to use the platform is upload your audio recording, select what kind of editing you like to get done, and then Auphonic processes your audio while the editing filters or features you selected. This is really good. Now, the only thing we don't like with Auphonic is that you can't record audio directly on the desktop app, and it's not a full round editing software. It's more for small adjustments such as background noise removal, audio leveling, and audio normalization. But hey, listen, it's still doing the job, and it's doing the job fantastically. We'll love that a lot. So when you think about the Auphonic, I want you to think about easy distribution to popular platforms straight after editing. You have everything that is automatic, making the platform accessible for beginners. And you have mobile apps for high quality audio recordings that are totally available. We love that a lot. But overall, great tool. Number 6, we have Ringer. Our score, 9.1 over 10. So when you think about Ringer, I want you to think about a remote recording platform available online or through the mobile podcast recording app. It offers a simpler recording process with little editing on the user's end. So in terms of UX and UI, fantastic. All you need to do is schedule a call, start recording, and once you're done, yours and your guests' recordings should upload to the cloud. And here, Ringer automatically synchronizes and merges your separate audio tracks into one polished recording for you to download. Okay. And is the result great? Yeah, the result is decent. And the cool thing here is that you have a lot of features such as conference calling for calls with more than 4 participants. You can split track recordings for premium members, and you have up to 48K audio recordings for premium members. Okay. So this is kind of cool. So it's 48 kilohertz, by the way, 48 kilohertz. You have enterprise dashboard for enterprise users. So it's just fantastic. Number 5, you have Spotify for podcasters. Our score, 9.3 over 10. So when you think about Spotify for podcasters, this used to be called Anchor before, and it used to be a podcast hosting platform. Now it's everything. Okay. So you can do a podcast recording, podcast hosting, everything. You can record different audio segments directly on the browser-based recording software or through Anchor's mobile podcast recording app. It's also possible to record with guests remotely using the record with friends feature on the same mobile app. It's just fantastic. If you like to add additional recordings, you can also upload pre-recorded files to combine with your Anchor recording. So this is really great. So overall, a fantastic tool. Number 4, you have here Hindenburg Journalist. Our score 9.4 over 10. So when you think about Hindenburg, a journalist, I want you to think about a tool that was invented by a radio journalist. So this is really an ideal tool for podcasters. You can record multiple tracks, making it great for interviews. And there's even the option to record it remotely with guests through a Skype integration. It's important to know that this integration still depends on internet connection for audio quality, as the Skype calls take place over the internet. And Hindenburg offers a fair selection of editing software, including, you have tools for noise reduction, sound effects, and audio trimming. So overall, we love Hindenburg because it is a great quality recorder, but you are dependent on recording your podcast remotely. A different platform might be actually better if you want something totally different. But overall, this is a great tool. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about the top best podcast recording software for Windows and Mac. Number 3, we have Adobe Audition. Our score 9.6 over 10. What we love about Adobe Audition is that it is a recording and editing software you can use for podcasting. The difference is that Adobe's platform has more tools on offer and comes at a much higher price than, for instance, Audacity. And we think that Adobe Audition is actually better for those who already have some experience with audio editing, although it does offer useful recording templates, which makes the process a lot simpler. So you can record separate tracks and add various sound effects or choose from a wide array of royalty-free music for your podcast. And this recording software is part of the Adobe suite and actually has easy integration for those wanting to create video podcasts with Premiere Pro. So this is really good. So while Audition is a great option for high quality audio recordings, it doesn't offer built-in remote recording software features, something that Adobe Audition really has. So overall, fantastic tool. Number 2, we have Audacity. Our score 9.7 over 10. So if you are looking for a free podcast recording software, Audacity is a great start. So this free open source platform offers basic recording and editing features accessible on all desktop devices. That being said, its interface can look a little outdated and is a little complicated to navigate, but it's not a bad platform to try recording an audio podcast for free. So Audacity is flexible. It actually is flexible with different file formats, but it is suited only for audio recordings. So if you're recording a video podcast, you'll have to try other recording software for your podcast. But overall, this is a great tool. We love the fact that you have a simple interface, even though it's a little outdated, as I said. You have effects and editing tools such as noise reduction amplifier. You have noise reduction. You have amplifier. You have adjustable fitting effects and more. Number 1, the best of the best in our view here, Riverside. Our score 9.9 over 10. So when you think about Riverside, I want you to think about an all-in-one podcasting software, podcasting, recording, and editing software. And you can actually do everything remotely. You can invite up to 7 guests to join your podcast show no matter where they are. And you can record 4K video and uncompressed 48 kilohertz audio without worrying about internet issues ruining your quality. So this is really good. With local recording, everything is captured directly on your device. So crackly internet connections, lags, and unwanted noise will not get in the way of your podcast recording. So overall, this is really great. We love the fact that Riverside has an intuitive interface and offers automated editing tools for all levels. And so this is really good. You can do a lot of stuff with Riverside. It's just fantastic. So you have a high resolution remote local recording. You have MP3 constant frame rate video recordings at up to 4K resolution. And you have editor for easy fine tuning and customizations, among other capabilities. Fantastic. if you're still here, I want to give you a bonus. And the thing is that, of course, I'll just share with you 15 tools for podcast recording. And we also have extra podcasting tools for recording that you will love anyway. So I want to quickly go through a few of them. So you have like a Book Like a Boss. So Book Like a Boss is actually a scheduling software for your podcasting. It's a really a great tool that we love a lot. And the thing is that it offers a wide range of customization options. You can actually add several blocks to your booking page, including YouTube videos, photos, and FAQs, which creates, in our view, a more personalized and professional experience. We have Calendly. So Calendly is actually scheduling software. So with automatic time zone detection and easy integration to your calendar app, Calendly is a great option for scheduling software. You can create a single event or at a cost book multiple events at once. You have Buzzsprout. So Buzzsprout is actually podcast hosting software. So this is one of the most popular podcast hosting services that can push your podcast to top podcast directories, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google's Podcast, and Stitcher. It provides advanced metrics, an inbuilt transcription feature, and an affiliate marketplace to help you monetize your podcast. You also have Captivate. So Captivate is another great tool. It's actually a podcast website creator. So you are able to have very customizable templates. And the whole thing is you want to have I would say an identity on the internet. So this is really great. You also have Squarespace. So Squarespace actually allows you to host your podcast directly on their platform. You can choose from different customizable templates to suit your needs. Fantastic. All the plans offer unlimited storage, space, and bandwidth, so you don't have to worry about switching to another provider once your podcast gains traction. You have Wix. Wix has a similar program as Squarespace. In other words, you have it is a podcast website maker. You can actually what we love about Wix is that you have intuitive UI, seamless episode streaming, and impressive listener engagement series. So your website will be impressive and professional. You have Podbean. So Podbean is a podcast host and live streaming platform that does a lot of great things. It offers a live streaming feature worth trying out. It has royalty-free sound effects, and you can invite up to 8 guests to join your stream through the Podbean app. Fantastic. Then you have a Riverside transcription and live streaming. You also have Rev.com, another great service. And the last one is you have Scribby. So Scribby is kind of cool, but Scribby is a transcription software, something with Rev.com. So you're able to actually transcribe your podcast, but those two operates on a pay-as-you-go program. So overall, I'm just giving you here a couple of ancillary tools that can help you actually elevate your podcast status. Before I close to this conversation, let me give you the overview of the whole thing. So it's important to really have a clear idea about the podcast recording or editing software that's great for you. And so the big question is, what programs is best to record your podcast on? Well, it really depends on the kind of needs you have, because different podcast programs are suited for different needs. Okay. So basically, if you're looking for the best podcast recording software for, let's say, remote recording, then you want to go with the Riverside, because Riverside has the best way to record a podcast remotely with local recording, professional high resolution, and easy guest invites. You are set. And if you like to try Riverside, you can just go ahead, not a problem. And the whole thing is pretty free. You have a free trial. This is totally fine. And if you are looking for podcast software for recording and editing, then basically you want to try Adobe Audition, because it has a lot of capabilities, a lot of features. You are able to eliminate white noise. You're able to add, you're actually able to fine tune your recordings. You can do audio mixing. You can do a wide variety of things. If you're looking for a free podcast recording software, then you can try Audacity, or you can try Riverside's free plan. The cool thing is that Riverside has a free plan where you can actually avail yourself of all the free of all the features free of charge. If you're looking for the best podcast recording software for Mac, then you might want to try GarageBand and Logic Pro, okay? And because when you think about it, Riverside is a browser-based app, and you can use it on both Mac and Windows PC. But if you're looking for specifically like oriented Mac products, go with GarageBand and Logic Pro. If you're looking for let's say you're looking for the best podcast recording software for Windows PC, then you can try, for example, Zoom, You can try Riverside, you can try Adobe Audition, and many more. If you're looking for the best podcast recording app for mobile phones, then you can try Riverside, Auphonic, and Spotify for podcasters. So you do have a wide array of options here. So the bottom line here is that whatever works for you is basically what you should go with, and you can actually record a podcast on your computer, not a problem. Okay, you have a lot of capabilities, a lot of tools that allow you to do this. The only problem is just make sure the ultimate quality, like after the recording, the quality, the rendition is really, really great, because that's really the most important element here. Before I do a recap here, I just want to show you the approach that we have when it comes to evaluating podcasting software. And we do have a method on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing the best podcast recording and editing software for Mac, of course, and also Windows. Check this out. All right, let me quickly recap here. So number one, we have Riverside, 9.9 over 10. Number two, we have Audacity, the 9.7 over 10. Number three, we have Adobe Audition, 9.6 over 10. Number four, we have Hindenburg Journalist, 9.4 over 10. Number five, we have Spotify for Podcasters, 9.3 over 10. Number six, we have Ringer, our score, 9.1 over 10. Number seven, we have Auphonic, 9 over 10. Number eight, we have Reaper, 8.9 over 10. Number nine, we have Zencaster, 8.7 over 10. Number 10, we have Squadcast by The Scripts, 8.5 over 10. Number 11, we have GarageBand, 8.4 over 10. Number 12, we have Logic Pro, 8.3 over 10. Number 13, we have Zoom, 8.1 over 10. Number 14, we have Skype, 8 over 10. Number 5, last but not the least, we have QuickTime, our score, 7.9 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.